Good morning, Shabbat Shalom. My name is Jake Feldman. I am a member of the Board of Trustees of BethChaim. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees of BethChaim, it's an honor to welcome you here this morning to celebrate the Wachtel family as Robin is called to the Torah. It's a very special day, and thank you all so much for coming, and a big welcome to those who are watching on our live stream. We want to maintain a warm and welcoming feeling for the services and create a sacred space to inspire prayer. So please help us by making sure all of your cell phones are turned off. For those of you who are wearing hearing aids with a T-coil setting, you'll be able to access our new hearing aid loop using this service. Hearing aids for those who do not have compatible hearing aids and large print prayer books are available near the sanctuary entrances. Today, for your health and safety, we are practicing social distancing. So I think you all have done a pretty good job, spread out nicely. But if you're uncomfortable or would like another minute or so to do so, we have some room in the balcony, and it looks like we're doing pretty well down here. So thank you all very much for these special times. For those of you who didn't get one, there are prayer books over there in the cart. I believe that is on your right. And thank you so much for joining us in prayer this morning, and let's begin. Everybody, please rise.
Please be seated. Shabbat Shalom. All right, we need to keep our spirit up this Shabbat for Robin, of whom we are incredibly proud this morning. My name is Rabbi Adina Blum, Cantor Stewart Binder, and on behalf of Congregation BethChaim, welcome. Thank you for coming this morning. We are so excited to celebrate this important milestone for the Wachtel family. I just want to give you a Prayer Book 101 crash course. If you can get out your Mishkan Tefillah Navy prayer books, we're going to look at pages 110 and 111. If you've never used this prayer book before, this will give you an idea of what to expect. 110 and 111. As you can see, we're projecting page numbers up on the screen, so we don't want you to be lost. We'll also be regularly letting you know verbally where we are in the prayer book. But this prayer book loves what we call the two-page spread. On the right-hand side, at the top of the page, you'll see the Hebrew prayer in both transliteration and the original Hebrew print. Underneath, on the right-hand side, is an approximate translation of the Hebrew text. And then on the left-hand side, the left page, will often be one or two alternative readings in English that draw on a theme of the prayer. Typically, throughout the service, we'll only do one of these 3 to 4 options. And if we don't tell you another page number, all you have to do is flip the page, and then we'll be doing another one of those 3 to 4 options. And again, the page numbers are on the screen, and Robin and I will be letting you know throughout the service where we are so that everyone can follow along. And please help us participate. So if it's a song that you know, join on in. We'll now continue with some words of blessing from Wendy and Todd. Batteries.
Here, Rabbi,
Here.
why don't we just do it right here?
All right, come on over.
We know how to improvise.
We're flexible this Shabbat. We just want everyone to be able to
I'm gonna
hear.
just have you like this. Okay.
All right.
You're not able to.
Good morning. So when I was a kid, my grandmother Gussie and my father occasionally spoke in Yiddish. and which is language that mixes German and English, and I don't remember anything what they said. I remember they called my brother and I a Veldakaya, which is a wild person. I know that there's a great phrase that my grandmother used that said that we were giving her a Katzenkep, which is a cat in the head. And while I don't remember her ever saying it, she said, my favorite Yiddish phrase is, man plans, God laughs. Robin, with your Shana Punim that fills us with nakas, who could have predicted the fakakta news that we've had over the past few weeks? But like your mother, like your grandmother, like your great-grandmothers, you have handled a strange situation with incredible grace and resilience. This is a time for leadership. And with your patience and adaptability, that's the hallmark of a great leader. And you've led everybody by example. Thank you all for being here today, for joining us online at home. There's a large contingent of our mishpucha watching on the Temple's YouTube channel. I've always wanted to go viral. I just never expected it like this. But I'm glad that nobody else has gotten viral either. One of the lessons our family has learned this week is gratitude. And we are so grateful that you're here and joining us online. Whether you're here with us in some small way, you're joining one of the most important rituals for a Jewish girl, her bat mitzvah.
So this is the day that Robin will be recognized as the legal age in which she will assume a role of responsibility in the Jewish community. And it is a celebration of her hard work and her efforts for the past 10 years in Hebrew school. It's a cliche of bat mitzvah to say, today you are an adult, because we both know there is a long way to go. But Bean, you have handled the past few months and the challenges of the past week better than some adults have. Robin's grandparents, wow. Here we are, finally. Thank you so much for all of your help in bringing us to this day. Robin has always been well. Robin, since the day she was born, she has been a ball of energy. You are such a big part of her life. And we, as her parents, have been so lucky to have you as an influence, and it kind of helps that you live really close, walking distance, 20 minutes. And for us, every day we see a part of you all in her and who she is.
Thank you to the rabbis, to the cantor, to the education staff at Beth Chaim. Since Robin was very small, she has always felt comfortable and loved and appreciated for who she is as a Jewish person. And I remember once when Robin was about 3 or 4 years old, and she was very little at the time, and she grabbed my hand and walked into the kitchen and pulled the giant freezer door and pulled out a Hamantashen, which is a cookie that we use for Purim. And I said, Robin, we can't go in there. And she said, why? It's temple. Thank you, Beth Chaim, for being Robin's home.
So when you were born, the doctor asked, we didn't find out what we were going to have, a boy or girl. And so the doctor asked, what are your potential names? What is this baby going to be? And so when you actually did come out, she said, welcome to the world, Robin Bella. And our family has never been the same. You bring such excitement to our lives through your silly, what we call Robinisms, your humor, your loud laughter, and love of life. You were born on International Women's Day, and when we actually got to pick the date, we didn't realize it was International Women's Day, so we were kind of fortunate that we had a woman on Women's Day. And character and your strengths literally personify everything that the day represents. So whether you want to admit it or not, many people call you my mini-me. We both have a love of being active, a passion for soccer. Clothes shopping is something that we truly embrace, thanks to your grandmas. We all do that together. You love cooking and baking. You have a passion for Broadway, and camp is 10 for 2. You even enjoy being in school and learning, kind of like me. So your passion for the New Jersey Y camps is something that is near and dear to our family. I think she's fifth generation at the camp. And as a longtime camper and staff member personally, I get it. Not only did you love it when you were small and sleeping at a pack and play at family camp, you decided that no trip, nowhere, not even to Europe, would replace being at camp. She said no.
You know, what we've always been so proud of you is that from an early age, you've been a leader. You were selected by your counselors as color war captain. You were voted by your peers to be president of Camp Najwa. And this is before you left elementary school. On all of your soccer teams, you've led by example, and all of your coaches from different organizations have wanted you on the field when it's crunch time. Today is crunch time. But I want to make something clear. Your success hasn't been because you were the strongest or the cutest or the best player on the field or the most popular or wrote the best speeches. Your success has been to two important things. One, you treat everyone like they're the most important person in the room, and you care about those people who need help. And two, you're the hardest worker in the room. As you know, today is Pi Day, March 14th. For those of you out of town, it's kind of a big deal in Einstein's hometown of Princeton. In 2010, pi was calculated to 2.7 trillion digits. Ironically, we think that you could be successful in 2.7 trillion ways.
Your charisma and charm will definitely get you very far. As a friend, you're loving and supportive and fun to be with. As a camper, you're all about the rah-rah. As an athlete, you're aggressive, dedicated, and willing to work hard. As a student, you're excited to learn new concepts and you want to be successful. As a daughter, you're caring, loving, and you write the best cards on our birthdays. You take pride in making cards all on your own, and the special notes mean the world to everybody who gets one.
So, can we talk about Charlie? We're getting out of this. One of my favorite pictures is of him with this big, ridiculous smile pushing your bassinet hours after you're born at Princeton Hospital. And in all honesty, we think you've been pushing him every day since. You are caring and loving to your older brother. You're always willing to cook him a meal or help him out when he needs it. Believe it or not, you two are each other's biggest supporters. You celebrate each other's wins, and you make each other better people. More importantly, if you ask Charlie nicely at a time when he's fed and not playing a video game, he might even clean your room for you. As they say in Liverpool soccer, you'll never walk alone.
So Robin, watching you grow into this special young woman has been a journey we love being on with you. So in conclusion, we have just a few final thoughts. May you always be like the sun, warm, radiant, and filled with energy.
May you be like the earth, grounded, calm, and filled with possibility for growth.
May you be like the water, flowing freely, but knowing when to let go.
May you always have the courage to stand up for what you believe in, even when it is not popular.
May you choose your own path with confidence and conviction, even when there may be naysayers.
May you always have the freedom to be you, thoughtful, caring, passionate, determined, and a good friend.
May your love of school lead you to a lifetime of learning, growing, and success.
May you always remember your Jewish roots and continue our tradition.
May you remember that what you do matters, so think things through with careful attention to details.
May you always remember that each step in life is part of the journey, even where there are ups and downs.
May you always be willing to take risks, knowing that there may be defeats along the way.
May you always know that you have a strength within that allows you to climb the highest mountains and go a little further, even when you want to quit.
May you always remember that you are never alone on this journey through life. We, your family, and friends are with you every step of the way.
May your eyes shine as bright as you embrace all that life has to offer.
We love you.
Give it out.
Just stay here.
No, we have to-
Yeah. Okay.
Can I say it?
No? Do you have the telly on?
I do.
You do?
We have it. Right there. Can I say it now?
You have the telly on?
We brought one.
We brought one.
She is so excited.
I'll just show everybody the tallest.
Oh, gosh.
Isabel, it's so pretty.
Well, put it on.
But they can't see it, the back of it.
Okay. Now can I say? Nope. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef b'tzitzit.
Amen. And we ask that we all join together in this special blessing, thanking God for bringing us to this time and this occasion.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu
Melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'hegianu lazman hazeh. Amen.
Amen.
Hugs and kisses.
Even more.
We continue in our prayer books on page 66. Page 66 in your Navy prayer books.
Each of us enters this sanctuary with a different need. Some hearts are full of peace and gratitude, overflowing with love and joy. They are eager to confront the day to make the world a better place. They're recovering from illness or have escaped misfortune. We rejoice with them. Some hearts ache with sorrow. Disappointments weigh heavily on them. Families have been broken. Loved ones lie on a bed of pain. Death has taken a cherished loved one. May our presence and caring bring them comfort. Some hearts are embittered. Ideals are betrayed and mocked. Answers sought in vain. Life has lost its meaning and value. May the knowledge that we too are searching restore our hope and renew our faith. We continue on page 77. Don't let me fall, as a stone falls upon the hard ground, and don't let my hands become dry as the twigs of a tree, when the wind beats down the last leaves, and when the storm raises dust from the earth with anger and howling. Don't let me fall. I've asked for so much, but as a blade of your grass is in a distant wild field, lets a seed drop in the lap of the earth and dies away, sow in me your living breath as you sow a seed in the earth.
Baruch atah Adonai, rofer kol basar umafli la'asot.
We continue with the even number pages starting on page 80.
And we invite Charlie Wachtel to the bima to join his sister in the prayer Nisim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lasech vivina lechavim ben yom uven laila.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rokah haaretz al hamayim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mita de gaver.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten la'ayev koach.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hama'avir she'ena me'enai utnuma me'afapai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tselem Elohim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bat chorin.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'gvura.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael b'tifara.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Amen.
We continue on page 93. Why fix prayers? To learn what we should value, what we should pray for, to be at one with our people, the household of Israel, to ensure that the ideals painfully learned and purified and for which many have lived and died for, shall not perish from the community, and shall have a saving influence upon the individual.
We now invite Sammy and Hannah Feldman to the Bima Dear Family Friends as we join in Ashrei on page 97.
Ashrei Yoshvei B'techa, Od Yahalu HaSelah,
Ashrei ha'am shekachalo, Ashrei ha'am shadonai Eloha.
Tihila L'Daviv, Aramecha Elohai HaMelech, Ve'varcha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
Bechol yom avarchecha, v'halala shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai Umhula Me'od, Ve'legdulato Ein Heker.
Dor l'dori shabach ma'asecha, u'gvurotecha yagidu.
Hadar Kevod Hodecha, V'divrei Niflotecha Asicha.
Ve'ezuz noratecha yomeru, u'gdulacha asaprena.
Zecherav Tucha Yabiyu, V'zkikacha Yaranenu.
Hanun brachum Adonai, erech apai mugachase.
Tov Adonai Lakol, Rachamav Al Kol Ma'asav.
Yoducha Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yirvechucha.
Kavod Malchutacha Yomeru, Ubergrata Yidaberu.
Lahodia livnei hadam givrotav, uchvod hadar malchuto.
Malchutacha Malchut Kol Olamim, Umeshaltecha Be'odor Vador.
Somech Adonai lechol hanoflim, v'sokef lechol hachufim.
Ein Kol Halacha Yisaberu, Ve'ata Noten Lachem Et Olachem Be'yito.
Poteach et yadecha, u'maspia lechol chayratzon.
Tzadik Adonai Bechol Darav, Hasik Bechol Maasav.
Karov Adonai lechol korav, lechol yasher yikeu ve'emet.
Ratzon Yerene Hafyazeh, Ve'yishem Batam Yashma Ve'yashem.
Shomer Adonai et kol ohavav, ve'et kol harshayim yashmid.
Tihilat Adonai Yidaber Pi, V'divrei Kol Hashparshim Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed.
V'anachnu nevarechya, me'ata ve'ad olam, hallelujah.
We continue on page 100.
And please join us on the chorus, Hallelujah, Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, de corazón. Hallelujah, de corazón. Hallelujah, de corazón. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Please rise. We continue on page 106.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמד יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו, לעלמין כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvorei hoshe, osei shalom uvorei et hakol, hama'ir le'aretz v'dedarim al hay berachamim uvtuvo mechadesh bechol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reshit. Marabu ma'asecha Adonai kulam bechachma asita mala haaretz kinenu titbarach Adonai Eloheinu al shevacha ma'aseh ya'adecha val mororei or say si shita yefarahucha selah or chadesh al Zion ta'ir v'nitzkach kulanu mechara le'oro baruch atah Adonai yotzer hamorot.
Amen.
We continue on page 113. Do I read this? Okay. Love your neighbor as yourself. You said, and light be blinded, we saw, that inner and outer worlds are one, as you are one. You spoke and we wrote. We reached for you down the centuries, your light moving before us as we climbed, fell back and climbed again, your Sinai of life.
Baruch atah Adonai haboher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava.
Please be seated. Be'aftah et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayud hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha u'vlechtecha b'derech u'shokbecha u'kumecha u'shartam le'od al yadecha totafot b'neinecha uvtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru ve'asitem et kol mitzvotai ve'yetem kedoshim lelechem Ani Adonai Elechem Asher hotzeiti etem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'elohim Ani Adonai Elechem. Page 119. Life without integrity is like loosely hanging threads, easily fraying from the main cloth. While in acts of piety, we learn to understand that every instant is like a thread, raveling out of eternity to form a delicate tassel. We must not cast off the threads, but weave them into the designs of an eternal fabric. Each day points to eternity. The fate of all time depends upon a single moment.
We continue on page 122.
Please rise for the Amidah, which begins on page 124 and continues on the even-numbered pages. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanurah El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim V'konei hakol, v'zoher hasei avot v'imahot, u'mevi gula livnei v'nehem, l'man shemo be'ahava, melech ozer u'mashiach u'magen. Baruch atah Adonai, magen Avraham be'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayei hakol atah rav le'oshia. Mashiv haruach u'marid hagashem mekalkel hayim behesed mechayei hakol berachamim rabim somech noflim verofech cholim u'matir asurim u'mekayim emunatov lishenei afar michamocha bal gevurot Umidom melach, melech memitim
hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechayeh hakol.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר, אדירנו אדוני, אדוננו מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
בני ובן בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
כי שש ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים, את השמיים ואת הארץ.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
A thought has blown the marketplace away. There is a song on the wind and a joy in the trees. Shabbat arrives in the world, scattering a song in the silence of the night. Eternity utters a day.
אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, רצה במנוחתנו. נעשינו במצוותיך, ותן דרכינו תורתך. צווינו מצוותיך, ושמחנו בישועתך. ותהל ליבנו, ותהל ליבנו, ותהל ליבנו לעובדך באמת. ותהל ליבנו, ותהל ליבנו, ותהל ליבנו לעובדך באמת. והנביאנו אדוני אלוהינו, לעבר ורצו שבת קודשך, וינוחו ישראל מקדשי שמך. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
We read responsively on page 137. On this holy Shabbat, may we draw nearer to life, to peace, and to joy.
May we find true rest, holiness in our deeds, worth in our study of Torah.
Let us feed on the love of goodness. Let us drink from the love of goodness. restrain our thirst for excess, and cleanse our hearts to serve life well.
On this holy Shabbat, may we draw near in life, in peace, and in joy. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha, v'yirah na'avod.
שים, שים, שים שלום, שים שלום טובה וברכה. שים, שים, שים שלום טובה וברכה. חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. ברכנו יוצרנו כולנו כאחד באור פניך. שים, שים, שים שלום, שים שלום טובה וברכה. שים, שים, שים שלום טובה וברכה. כי באור פניך נתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו תורת חיים ואהבת חסד וצדקה וברכה ורחמים וחיים ושלום. שים, שים, שים שלום, שים שלום טובה וברכה. שים, שים, שים שלום טובה וברכה. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. שים, שים, שים שלום, שים שלום טובה וברכה. שים, שים, שים שלום טובה וברכה.
We now take a few moments to offer the prayers of our own hearts as we sit in silence. Continue with Seder Kriyat HaTorah, the Torah reading service, which begins on page 244.
The following reading is not in your prayer book. May my life be one link in a chain of goodness. As I say the prayer of my ancestors, help me to recall their devotion and faithfulness, their joy in suffering, which are in every word. Holiness is my heritage. May I be worthy of it. My tradition live in me and pass from me generations I shall never know, enriched by the truth that I have found and the good deeds I have done. So may I fulfill my task on earth and receive my blessing. And when the service ends and the prayers have ceased, help me to bring their spirit into the world in which I live. May I love God above all, and my neighbor as myself, and be a living witness to all the truth and that never changes.
It is now my honor to invite to the Bima Sandy Kurinsky and Michael Katz, Candy and Marty Wachtel, and Wendy and Todd Wachtel for the passing of the Torah.
אין כמוך באלוהים אדוני ואין כמעשיך מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך, אדוני מלך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום.
For the honor of opening the ark, we invite to the bema Emma and Ryan Wachtel, Lexi and Brooke Hirschberg. We ask everyone to please rise.
Av harachamim heitiva virtzoncha et Zion tivnei chomot Yerushalayim tivnei chomot Yerushalayim ki becha levad batachnu melech Eram v'nisa Adon olamim.
We have in my arms the Torah scroll, the scroll that had the words of which have been passed down from generation to generation for thousands of years. And the actual scroll, Robin, that your mother received when she became a bat mitzvah on this very same bima. These words were first given to Moses at Sinai, which you're going to tell us about in just a moment. And then Moses transmitted those words to Joshua, and Joshua then transmitted those words to the elders of the children of Israel, and so on and so forth, until they will rest in your very capable arms in just a moment. This is a precious legacy. We hope and are pretty confident that you always honor it, and that you don't let this legacy stop with you, but that you will then in turn pass it on to future generations to come.
In this scroll is the secret of our people's life from Sinai until now. Its teaching is love and justice, goodness and hope. Freedom is its gift to all who treasure it.
It is also my honor to invite to the bema Rebecca Katz.
Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, udevar Adonai merushalayim. Su she'arim rashechem v'hinasu bidchei olam, v'yavo melech hakavod. Mihu ze melech hakavod, Adonai tzvaot, u'melech hakavod, Selah. Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, L'amo Yisrael, b'kedushato. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Gadol Adonai iti, uneromema Shemo yachtav. Lecha Adonai hagedol v'hagevora v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod. כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ. לך אדוני הממלכה, והמתנשא לכל ראש. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים.
We find ourselves this Shabbat in Parshat Ki Tisa in the book of Exodus. And it begins the way many of the previous week's portions have begun, with rules and laws that the children of Israel should follow. One of those rules is that we should keep the Sabbath. The very same words we chant every week on Shabbat, the Shamru. And so it's actually from your Torah portion, Robin, that we get this prayer that is such an important part of the Jewish people. But then very quickly, after a few rules, a few laws, we get into the highlight of this week's Torah portion, the incident of the golden calf. I'm going to leave it there because we're going to hear more about that incident from Robin. But it's a very exciting Torah portion this week, a lot going on. And so we are so excited to learn from Robin this morning. The blessings for the Torah reading can be found in your prayer books on 250 if you'd like to follow along. Nala Amod, Aliza Leah Tova Maxima Vehershel Shmuel La Aliyah Harishona La Torah. For the first Aliyah to the Torah, we invite to the Bima Alisa, Kayla, and Harrison Rosenberg to recite the blessings as Wendy reads from the Torah.
Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. V'yachach mi'adam v'yatzar oto b'cheret v'ya'asehu egel masecha v'yomeru ele Elohecha Yisrael asher ha'elucha me'eretz Mitzrayim v'yar Aharon v'yiven mizbeach lefanav v'yikra Aharon v'yomar Hag l'Adonai Mahar v'yashkimu mimochorat Vaya'alu olot, vayagishu shlamim, vayishev ha'am le'echol v'shato, vayakumu le'tzachek.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'toheinu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. And then you'll come and stand right here, okay? Nala Amad, Moshe Yehuda ben Chaim Leila Bela, Moshe la Aliyah Hashniya la Torah. For the second Aliyah to the Torah, we invite to the Bima Michael Katz and Candy and Marty Wachtel to recite the blessings as Sandy Sarazlata reads from the Torah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'nasan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
V'yedaber Adonai el Moshe lech-red, ki shechet amcha asher ha'eleta me'eretz Mitzrayim, saru maher min haderech asher tzvutim asu lahem, egel, masecha, v'yishtachavu lo, v'yispechu lo, v'yimru ele Elohecha Yisrael asher ha'alucha me'eretz Mitzrayim. V'yomer Adonai el Moshe, Ra'iti et ha'am hazeh, v'hine am kashe oref hu. That's right.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'toheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach. Mazel tov. Nala Amod, Chaim Matityahu, David Tuvia, Va'avigdor ala Aliyah Hashlishit la Torah. For the third Aliyah to the Torah, we invite to the Bima Todd, Wendy, and Charlie Wachtel to recite the blessings as Robin reads from the Torah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vayta ani hali, vayichar api v'achem v'chachalem, ve'ese otcha legoy gadol. Vayichal Moshe et panei Adonai Elochav, vayomer lama Adonai yechere apecha, בעמך אשר הוצאת מארץ מצרים בכוח גדול וביד חצך. למה יאמרו מצרים לאמור ברכה הוציאם להרוג אותם בחמך וכך למתם מעל פני האדמה. שוב מהרון אפיך וחנכם על הרעה לעמך.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. We're going to pause in our Torah service for Mishiberach, our prayer of healing, where we invoke the names of our ancestors, asking God to remember us as God remembered them. And especially this week, we are in need of healing. Everyone who is impacted by the coronavirus, and also all of us who are emotionally impacted, if not physically as well. And so we want to bring together our voices, our song, and really ask God for complete healing of body, mind, and soul. And if you are keeping someone specific in your thoughts and prayers this Shabbat, we want to hear those names so that we can help you lift up your prayers. Continue in the middle of 253 with Mishiberach.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
Nala Amod bat hamitzvah Rivka Bela mi beit David Tuvia ve'Avigdora le'aliyah harivi'it la Torah. For the fourth and final aliyah to the Torah, we invite the Bat Mitzvah Robin Wachtel to recite the blessings and read from the Torah. Okay, come over here. You're gonna hold the scroll up. Oh, yeah.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Zachor le'Avraham litzach u'Yisrael avadecha asher nishbata lachem bach v'tadaber alehem arbech et zarachem kechochvei hashamayim v'chol ha'aretz hazot asher amarti etein Lizarachem v'natalu leolam v'inahem Adonai al ha'ara'ah asher diber la'asot le'amo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Mazel tov, Yasher Koach. All right, they're going to congratulate you now. Na la'amod, lahagbahav v'laglila. For the honor of lifting, dressing, and holding the Torah, we invite to the bima Eric Wachtel, Danny Weiss, and Robbie Hirschberg. And we ask everyone to please rise as we continue on the bottom of 252, page 252.
Deceptively heavy.
Yeah. Once you get underneath, here, leave on the table, just tilt down.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. Excellent.
וזאת התורה ששם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la.
Please have a seat. Actually, I lied. You're going to be your house portion. We continue on page 254 in our prayer book with the Haftarah blessings as Robin will chant from the book of prophets.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratzah b'divrehem hanemharim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah u'b'Moshe avdo u'b'Yisrael amo u'b'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vayomer Eliyahu lechol ha'am geshu elai v'yigshu chol ha'am Eliyav v'rapeh et mizbach Adonai ha'harus. Vayikach Eliyahu shetem esrei avanim hamispar shivtei b'nei Yaakov asher ha'edetra Adonai Elohab lemor Yisrael yiyeh shameha vayivnei et mavnei mizbech b'shem Adonai v'ya'as tal chavat shetem zerach za'iv lamizbeach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zor kol hamim Sadiq bechol hadarot ha'el hane'eman ha'omer ve'oseh hamdaber umka'eh shekodevrach emet v'tzedek al haTorah ve'al havodah ve'al ha'ivin ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha v'limnuhab lechavod u'tifaret al hakol Adonai anachnu modim la umbrachim otah yitbrach shimcha befi kol hai tamid le'olam va'ed baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha'shabbat.
Amen. Thank you. Cool job. We now invite to the bima for the honor of opening the ark, Kayla and Harrison Rosenberg, Abby Leibowitz, Evan Kurinsky, and Sarah Millen. And we ask everyone to once again please rise as we continue on page 256.
יהללו את שם אדוני, כי נשגב שמו לבדו, הודו על ארץ ושמיים, וירם קרן לעמו, תהילה לכל חסידיו, לבני ישראל, עם קרובו. הללויה, הללויה, כי לקח טוב נתתי לכם, תורתי אל תעזובו, עץ חיים היא, למה חזיקים בה, ותומכיה מאושר, דרכיה דרכי נועם, וכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה, חדש חדש ימינו, חדש ימינו כקדם.
now have the pleasure of learning about Parashat Ki Tisa from Robin.
Okay. Good morning. Thank you all so much for coming. A Devar Torah is a word of Torah, and I've been lucky enough to become a bat mitzvah on the Shabbat we read one of the most famous Torah portions. My Torah portion is Ki Tisa, which is found in the book of Exodus. Let's back up a little bit and catch you up on where the story is. So far, let me know if you guys heard this. Moses and the Israelites have escaped Pharaoh and Egypt and are now in the desert. God has instructed Moses how to build a movable temple. It's called a tabernacle. Moses then goes up Mount Sinai to have a meeting with God and receives the 10 Commandments. The people got scared and thought Moses wasn't coming back anytime soon. Like little kids, they got scared. They needed something to hold on to. They asked Aaron, Moses' brother, to make an idol, a golden calf, so they would have something physical to pray to. He thought making a giant binky probably wasn't a good idea. Aaron told the Israelites that if they were going to do this, they all had to contribute 1 earring each, and he would make the golden calf out of that. He thought that maybe they would want to give up a little bit of their jewelry. However, because they were all worked up and not thinking clearly, the Israelites ended up giving all of their jewelry, and Aaron was stuck making the golden calf. He melted the gold down and created a golden calf. The people worshipped that instead. They danced and sang and celebrated around the golden calf, the same way the people would have praised God. When God saw this, God was really, really mad and wanted to get rid of the Jewish people as God's chosen people. But Moses convinced God to relax and reminded God about God's covenant with the Jewish people. This got God to calm down. But when Moses came down the mountain and saw the golden calf with his own eyes, he got really mad too. He smashed the 10 Commandments. He smashed the golden calf. He really had a temper. Seeing the golden calf with his own eyes really set him off. That being said, Moses then had to calm down and convince God to reconnect with the Jewish people. Moses was able to apologize to the Israelites for the awful behavior. Then God created a new version of the 10 Commandments. One of the lines that I thought was important was when Moses said to God, "Turn from your blazing anger and announce a plan to punish your people." I think this part was very powerful because it shows how Moses stands up for his people, even though he knows that they did something wrong. The lesson is part of to think before you do and act like a leader. I've been told I can have a temper too, believe it or not. My father's favorite picture of me is my Robin face. That's what he calls it. It's when I get really, really mad in soccer, and my face just goes. I don't know what comes over me. I just get really angry and become like an Incredible Hulk. And when I want things done in that time, they'll be done. I don't know if it's just being intense or having a temper or really caring about what I'm doing. Leadership, in my opinion, means to lead by example and take responsibility for your actions, because there are always reactions and consequences. When Moses smashed the 10 Commandments, he acts out of anger and frustration. Sometimes it is important to think before you do. This is something that leaders have to learn. Aaron wasn't a great leader. He had always been in Moses' shadow, and when he had his chance, he kind of went with the flow of the crowd, even when they had a really dumb idea. Moses, too, did not have his best day. He had already gotten God not to punish the Israelites, but when he saw the golden calf, he reacted with his heart instead of his head. When I was at camp, I often want people on our soccer team to do things my way. I would get upset when they did not cooperate. I have to learn that this is not the best way to communicate when I am playing with people who are new to a sport. I have to lead by example. I have to be patient, calm, and willing to take the time to explain strategies for soccer. This was a challenge for me, but I know it is better to be calm. The last things I would want to do is to upset my friends. As a leader on the field, I have played with my head and not just react. And from this experience, I have learned I should lead by example. I've been doing a variety of activities for my mitzvah project. One of the best experiences was when I had to volunteer for JFCS to help make scarves for little children who cannot afford winter gear. My friend Emma worked with me to do this. All ages helped make these scarves, but I especially enjoyed working with the little kids. Although they did not know how to tie a knot, I was patient and showed them by modeling how to tie a knot. I let them try on their own. It was so exciting when I saw that the girl I was working with tied her first knot and went on to finish an entire scarf. I could see how frustrating it could be to tie a knot. It was so wonderful to see their faces light up as they finished their scarves and put it onto the pile. In this situation, I had to lead by example and not let any of these kids become too frustrated. Another part of my mitzvah project began when one of the students in my school who has disabilities asked me to attend their birthday party. It was really special. I realized that I enjoyed working and spending time with students like them. I emailed my guidance counselor about working with the special needs students in my grade level after school. Then I spoke with the teacher who runs the autism program, and I arranged to volunteer on Thursdays after school. I've been building relationships and teaching them how to make things and playing games with them every week. Our favorite game is Sorry. I know that I can make a difference, and I hope to attend the Special Olympics in June too. Becoming a bat mitzvah is very important to me. I'm the last one of my first cousins on my mother's side to become a Jewish adult, and I'm the first female on my dad's side to become a bat mitzvah. In other words, this has all been a very big deal to me. Thank you to my brother for being a part of the service and helping me when I need it. Thank you to my parents for helping me get to the temple to practice as often as we could, and for setting up this entire day. Thank you, Rabbi Blum and Cantor Binder, for making sure I was prepared for today. And thank you, Anne, for helping me learn a lot of my prayers. Thank you to the congregation for your generous gifts. Shabbat Shalom.
We'll now hear again from Jake Feldman, who is both a close family friend as well as a member of our congregation's board, for the presentation of the congregation's gift.
Beautiful. You can see here.
Thank you.
Now everybody can see the beautiful painting we'll be presenting to Robin. Go put it back here so you don't have to carry it for the rest of the day. But Robin, I'm so proud of you. The last week leading up to a bat mitzvah is stressful regardless, and you have handled this week with such grace that it has been really just such an impressive display. And I also, the only thing that really comes to mind is, nevertheless, she persisted. And Robin, you did, and you did a beautiful job. And it's my privilege on behalf of the board of directors, the men's club, brotherhood, I don't know where that the men's club and the sisterhood to present you with the beautiful painting. And just congratulations to you on this really special day. I'll read the part that I'm supposed to read now. We've all been honored to have you lead our congregation in worship this morning. Becoming a B'nai Mitzvah is an important step in your journey to Jewish adulthood. We look forward to celebrating with you again at the end of 10th grade when you are confirmed on this same bima. So mazel tov to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All you have to do now is listen.
Okay.
Robin, we chose the closest available date to your 13th birthday for you to become a bat mitzvah. Who knew that the Torah portion you would be randomly assigned would be so incredibly perfect for you? I actually learned something new about you through this process. I've had the pleasure of getting to know you for the last almost 6 years. You were one of the first students I met at Congregation BethChaim, but I did not know that you have a temper. And instead, I'm going to tell everyone about the Robin that I have gotten to know, the Robin that I have seen and had such a pleasure to work with. Your Torah portion is one of the few that actually gives us some insight into how we're supposed to celebrate Shabbat. The Torah has a lot of rules, not that many about this particular practice in Jewish life. It was the rabbis who expanded it and really fleshed it out. But I know that you have a Shabbat practice because I met you on Shabbat. You were a little girl then who came with her family to a Friday night service in the summertime when we don't get as many folks. And so that's why I got to know you before the school year. And it's been such a pleasure every time you walk into this building with the smile on your face. I feed off of that positive energy. But also I know you have your own Shabbat practice because as we discussed at your rehearsal the other day, your tunes that you know so well are a little bit different than Cantor Binder's or maybe my tunes. And that's because you go to camp and you live and breathe Shabbat when you are there and you celebrate Shabbat with your family here at Congregation BethChaim. The Torah portion begins with the rule about the half shekel donation. This is a Torah portion that's going to come back around in a couple of weeks. But the idea is that everyone in the community, irrespective of their age or status in the community, had to give a same half shekel donation, whether you were rich or you were poor. You, Robin, treat everyone, as I have seen, equally. You don't favor those who may be more popular or less, and you don't treat anyone different than the other. You respect everyone you meet. You share your beautiful smile with everyone you meet, and I am so deeply appreciative of the way that you walk in the world, not paying attention to status or other ways that we might be different from each other. You live this value of the half shekel where each of us is equal. You talked to us about the incident of the golden calf. First, I love how Moses doesn't get too mad at his brother, even when maybe his brother made some bonehead mistakes. But the midrash on the incident of the golden calf is really beautiful and ties back into your birthday on International Women's Day. The midrash teaches us that where did the gold come from? The Torah says Aaron collected it. The midrash says that Aaron said to the men, go and ask your wives for their jewelry. And what did the women say? No. You want to be boneheads? You use your own jewelry, your own gold, and you make your silly golden calf and have a good day. The midrash says that it was the women who said, no, that's dumb, don't do it. The women were the ones who stood up, they were the ones who were strong, and they were the ones trying to lead their husbands to the right choice. Robin, you are an incredibly strong woman. You do not let others deter you. You stay the path. You know what it means to work hard for something that is important, as we can all attest to today. I hope that you will continue to be a strong woman, to teach others that everyone should be treated the same, no matter their gender or their status. And please, please, continue to teach everyone you meet all these values that you hold dear, because you are a powerful force in this world, and we want you to shine your light on everyone you meet. Now, we're going to go into the Ark, and Cantor Binder and I are going to share with you a blessing that has been recited, starting with Aaron, the bonehead brother, for thousands of years. And we're going to take the positive aspects of Aaron's leadership, and Moses's as well, and draw on that energy to send you out as a bat mitzvah. Go ahead.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and protect you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's light shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May you always feel that God's presence is near, and may you be blessed with the greatest gift of all, the gift of peace.
Amen. Simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, Yehelanu, lechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, lechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, lechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, lechol Yisrael.
We continue on the top of page 282 in our prayer books for the Aleinu prayer. We invite Charlie Wachtel back to the bima for the honor of opening the ark, and we ask everyone to please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We continue on page, I believe it's 291. 291 at the bottom.
Okay. Sorry. There are stars up above, so far away we can only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we love. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the star that lights up the darkest night, these are the stars that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember.
The words of the Mourner's Kaddish can be found on page 294. If you have lost a loved one in the last week and are in the period of Shiva, the 7 days of mourning, I ask you to please rise at your seat now. If you have lost a loved one in the last 30 days and are in the mourning period of Shloshim, please rise at your seat. If this week you are honoring the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the passing of a loved one, I ask you to please rise at your seat. And there are those that we're keeping in our hearts this Shabbat, this significant, very happy occasion, but whose memory is both bitter and sweet, including Carol Katz, Rose and Dave Weber, Muriel and Howard Katz, Evelyn Kurinsky, Herbert Kurinsky, Maddie and Ruth Appel, Gussie and Ralph Wachtel, and Bella Weber. And for any others that you're remembering this morning, please rise at your seat. And we all rise together as one community to join Robin in the words of Mourner's Kaddish on 294.
Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, B'yama divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon uvyomechon, U'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kariv yimru, Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mivarach, Le'olam u'almei almayah. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, Yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, Shemei d'kudisha brichu. Le'ela minkol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Da amiran v'yalma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom v'imramav,
hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memory always be a blessing. Please be seated. It would not be a joyful occasion in Jewish tradition without fruit of the vine and some sustenance as well. And so Robin will lead us in Kiddush first. Yep. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. You'll take one? Nah. Stay down here today. L'chaim. And we have gluten-free challah for our bat mitzvah today. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. No, thank you. All right, let's go back up. Will the congregation please rise for our closing benediction? You can put your binder down. You just listen. You munch, I'll talk.
Okay.
There's something also very famous, Robin, in your Torah portion. There's a line between God and Moses describing God as merciful and compassionate, kind, and caring. Those words were so poignant that we've incorporated them into our prayers. Especially we see that on the high holy days. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum V'Chanun, Erech Apayim V'Rav Chesed Ve'emet. We're almost there, everybody. We're almost there. We were created in God's image, and we are instructed to follow in God's ways. Robin, I already know you to be kind and compassionate, acting with mercy and with honesty. May that continue to be true as you go out as a bat mitzvah. We are so blessed to have celebrated with you today, and we pray that you continue to be healthy as well as everyone here as you enjoy your celebration. Mazel tov, Shabbat shalom.
Stay.
We have gluten-free challah down in front for anyone who'd like.
Oh, we're done?
And you are done.
Okay. amazing. No. Mom, I'm giving you this.
I got you.
So that's a secret.
Oh, and her yad.